game. Philip, all of your life you've tried to catch a fish out of Canyon Lake. You have failed every single time. Your challenge is to catch something, anything. For the love of God, even just see a fish. Will you be able to catch a fish?
I'm sorry, I missed that part. Say that again.
Only Phil could do this to a reel. Oh, there we go.
See?
All right.
I completely agree with that statement. Most people would have taken offense to that. I take it with reverent pride.
I've been fishing Canyon Lake since I was a kid, and the lake has been up and down before, but never like it is right now. That bridge right there, I have never seen before. And I've been at this boat ramp, I bet 20 times. Never seen that before.
So you had no idea that bridge was even there, ever? I wonder when it got put. Well, it had to have been back when the town was there.
I don't know. You can see past the bridge, there's a little overhang, kind of like a little cliff or a drop-off.
Yeah.
That's where I used to start fishing. When I fished this area, I'd go all the way back in there past that and fish out of this cove. And so all the areas that I normally fish that have been great for me on topwater are all out of the water right now.
Now, turn around and show everybody where the water line usually is.
The water line, you can see the grass line up there. So that's where the water should be. You can see the rocks right up here at the edge of the boat ramp. That's where the water level normally is. This lake's almost 20 feet low. So they're seeing things on Canyon it's been about 15 feet, I think, is the lowest it's ever been. Now it's almost 20. So we're going to see what happens out here. This is normally a big hydrilla bank on the other side of this cove. That's where I catch a lot of fish at, on frog, topwater fishing. But today, I don't know.
We're going to find out.
Plus, I have Phil with me. So,
let me remind you, he took a lot of convincing. I have fished this lake 30, 40 times. No joke. Never, not one fish.
All right. So Phil and I are out on Canyon Lake this morning. We're normally fishing saltwater, but we came to a lake that's close by where both of us live. He's a little bit further away. But the lake is super low. We just launched the only boat ramp left on Canyon. I think it's the only one open. It's called Jacobs Creek Park. And I fish this a lot with topwater, frog fishing. And so that's what we're doing this morning. Got my first fish this morning. It's a little bass. He's little. And I have caught some really good fish out of here. So that's a good sign. First 5 minutes, already caught a fish. Tell you a little bit about the setup here. The wind is picking up, pulling me right into this grass, which on the pedal drive kayak, wind and grass are not it makes for a tough day fishing. But that's a good sign. I'm fishing a Zoom horny toad on a weighted frog hook. I'll show it to you here in a minute. So this is my setup. It's like I said, a Zoom horny toad, white. I only fish white or black. They come in all different colors, but these are my most productive colors for me. And I've got it on 60-pound test braid line, a ducket rod. And if you've seen other videos, you know I'm not happy with ducket, but I already bought a bunch. I have like 3 of them, and they're good stiff rods. But if they break, the warranty is terrible. But I have it on a ducket rod and a Lew's reel. And the reason I have this set up is because I fish this white frog so much. And it was hard to find a white reel. I have white line and a white rod.
Young Frankenstein, personally directed by Mel Blazing Saddles Brooks, in black and white. No offense.
And this is all I throw on this is this frog. And it's by far my favorite bait, the most productive bait. You get one?
Cut off. He was big.
So Phil got a hit. We're gonna catch some fish today in here.
He got off. He was big. He was big.
Sounded like it.
He was, yeah. He would have been about 3 pounds, I think. This is not my wheelhouse, man. All right, I'm trying to remember how you did this.
Okay, this is a Yamamoto Senko, and you run the hook through, skin hook it here to make it weedless, because we're going to be fishing some thick grass today. And this particular bait, it'll float on top of grass. If you let it sit, it'll sink down in it. And this little tail vibrates just a little bit, and that chartreuse tail is the key, I think, what it's going to be today in this grass. We're going to find out. And I didn't tie one on.
Dave thinks that I'm going to have some sort of advantage today.
Yeah. But I put one on Phil's rod because I feel sorry for him and I want him to catch a bass. And I didn't put one on, and I think I'm going to regret it, but we'll see. All right. So. Oh, this is fishing though. And that's what we love to do. We like to fish. We don't always get good weather. You know, the theme of our show is called This Is Living. To some people watching this right now in wind and rain, they're probably thinking, well, if that's living, I think I'll find something else to do.
I'm on vacation!
Phil's coming towards me now. He might have had enough. He's not big on bass fishing. Well, he's not big on this lake, this Canyon Lake thing. I like this lake a lot. He hates it. I got a good fish on. He's good. He's a good fish. There we go. That's a good fish. That's a good frog fish there. Canyon Lake bass on a frog. In the wind and the rain. Pretty nice fish.
Yeah, it was.
This day keeps getting better and better, don't it?
Yeah, it's real exciting stuff right now.
When it started raining, I'm like, I talked to myself. Really? Out loud.
I know, yeah. That's exactly what I said down there. I was like, really?
Friday morning I'm up before the crack of dawn. Half a day at the grindstone, I'll be on my way. I've got my beer in my box and my boat's hooked up. We're ready to go to my favorite spot down south in Baffin Bay.